Oh, hey guys, you're back. Hey, as promised last time, I was going to tell you about the time one of my greatest role models stiffed me for an autograph. So we're going to go back to, I believe I was 8 years old, and this is back in Montezuma, and we're in the high school gym, and the NWA Wrestling Federation came to town, and featuring Rufus R. Jones, Bulldog Bob Brown, who was my personal favorite at the time as an 8-year-old. And I have to say, it was probably the greatest night of my life up to that point in time. I mean, as Bulldog Bob Brown's in there wrestling, some old lady, 80-some years old, comes up to the corner of the ring and gives Bulldog the double finger. And Bulldog, of course, turns around, gets away from the guy he's wrestling, and literally spits over the corner buckle, spits on this old 80-some-year-old lady. So when you're 8 years old, you've never, especially on the farm, you've never seen anything like this whatsoever. So not only was that fantastic, Bulldog wins the match because, of course, he was, the star versus wrestling some no-name guy. His manager at the time was Slick. If you remember Slick, he spent a lot of time in the NWA and then the WWF. And after the match, you could go up to the wrestlers. They were standing around. I mean, we're talking the Montezuma High School gym. It's a town of 1,500. We had some of the bleachers pulled out. There was some chairs around the ring. So it wasn't like it was that big. It wasn't some big venue where there's, 80,000 people or something like that. So anyway, after Bulldog's match, he must have probably went back to the locker room, showered up and all that type of stuff. And he's standing up against the wall with Slick, and Bulldog's standing there with his big flat top haircut. And he's got one leg kind of propped up against the gym wall there. And I go walking up, little eight-year-old Cheyenne Criswell. I'm going to walk up, I'm going to get the Bulldog's autograph. So I get there and I say, Mr. Bulldog, my name's Cheyenne. Could I get your autograph? And I got my little pen and my little program from the night and all that type of stuff. And Bulldog doesn't say a word to me. I'm 8. And so Slick says, look, kid, the Bulldog ain't giving you no goddamn autograph. Now get the hell out of here. I mean, so when you go up to this guy and he's your hero, and at the time he's like my only hero, it's a pretty dejecting and kind of bad feeling that you walk away with. So anyway, I went back and I found my dad, my uncles, and a couple of my dad's friends, and I told them what happened, and they did, what any good dad and uncles would do, and friends of my dad, and they took Bulldog Bob Brown and Slick out in the parking lot and kicked the shit out of them. And even when they were out there and Bulldog Bob Brown and Slick are laying on the ground, I even got a couple boots in too. So anyway, that, when you want to stiff some 8-year-old kid for an autograph, you better remember where you're at. You're in small town Iowa where we'll kick the shit out of you. So anyway, Bulldog Bob Brown, rest in peace, buddy. Slick, I hear you're a preacher now. Slick, if you're watching, you can kiss my ass. But anyway, KMA Nation, until next time, you can all kiss my ass.